Wagwan people of today, it's me ShiverAway, and we're finally at update 50 for Shindo Life. So guys, I'm gonna be showing you guys possibly the two coolest bloodlines that they have added to the game, that these actually have a lot of effort into them. I'm going to show you some cool tricks that you can do with them, but before we get into that, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and like the video. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
I can persevere, go forward on my own. There's a bright and shining pure light coming through the darkness of the night. Now I can't help crying for my life in this endless time that I live inside. Take a closer look as who you are.
Alright guys, so here is a bloodline that I was actually very excited for, because this is actually the bloodline that all Akuma will be getting in the Shindo CC. I made a video of how to get into that. It's starting up anew soon, so definitely go watch that. It'll be in the end card and in the description, so go check that out. So besides that, this bloodline, even if you're only playing RPG, it is definitely very good, because again, you can put this on your element slots as I have mine on, and the very first thing you'll notice is that these are pretty low chakra requirements. So the very first move is the Infernal style flame blitz. So let me show you it unmoded first. I use that. It's actually gonna double hit for AoE, and you can combo extend with that. Now there are literally 10-second cooldown. I already have that move off cooldown, and basically it's so good because not only you can like run away, it's just a better version of the boil move, and it does burn damage, and you can block break if you know the little trick with it. So guys, the next move I'm gonna show you is this is the Infernal style Overdose. So this is basically like the Bankai Akuma C-spec, but there's actually something good about this. So if I WW and use it at the same time, that would actually block break my opponent, and also, as you can see, it auto tracks onto them, and it does decent damage, and it's not long of a cooldown either. I really like how spammable these are. Now it definitely takes some skill to use, but it's definitely very good, and the fact that you can put it on your element slots makes it better than a lot of things in the game. So the last move I'm going to show you guys here is the Infernal style Burnout. So if I use this right now, so this is like the last explosion move, but as you can see, this does not take as much chakra, but it doesn't block break. Now the explosion move, I'd still say is better because it block breaks, but this does, I think, just a little more less damage, but it does have a lower cooldown. So I think this overall, I'm actually very happy with this. This is literally made to complement the base Akuma in the game. So if you're using Akuma and this, it's going to be one of the best. As you can see, that is so fast. The auto track on that, this is going to be really annoying. I'm going to have lots of fun playing with this in the CC. Alright guys, so the next bloodline we got here is the hair bloodline, aka KAKUZUs. Now this is a long time coming, back when the game was Shinobi Life 2. This was supposed to be made like months ago, but it definitely did deliver. So the very first thing you see, the mode looks very nice. I like the mesh deformation on that, really using the new Roblox technology to their advantage in the game. Now the very first move we have, and this is the hairstyle shock slam. So if I use this, I was kind of confused because I was like, what is even happening? Like, is that just going to do some damage? But basically, it's going to put the effects of every single thing. So you have the water effect on you, the lightning effect, and the fire effect. So it's stunning, slowing, and dealing damage all at once. So this is definitely very good. Now, as you can see right there, this has extended M1s. Actually, Susanoo M1s, they only have a slight bit of knockback, and it does a lot of damage, and they're actually quick as well, so I really like that. Next thing we have here, hairstyle water Typhoon. This is actually another one of the really good moves. You can use that. I back up a bit, and as you can see, it does good damage and also stun, so you can combo really easily, especially with this last move right here, which basically is just a better version of the first one on a longer cooldown. So it's definitely very good. But what my favorite thing about it is the C spec. So let me use the C spec right now. If I use that, that is basically just a huge DBZ beam of every effect in the game, and it actually is not too long of a cooldown for the damage it's gonna do. And I'm gonna jump up and show it a bit better here, but this is definitely a good bloodline. Now let me get back over here, then I use it off that. Boom, that has huge AoE too. I think only Shindai Akuma has a bigger AoE, but that is actually very good. Alright guys, so that is gonna be it for this video. So I actually like this update a lot. There is a lot of stuff like the combat changes, which I'm more excited about than the bloodlines. Like, I got super annoyed when people just spammed perfect block and thought that they were good at the game. So the fact that you can no longer do that, and the M1 changes, everything is just gonna make the combat feel a lot better, and I'm glad they did it. So guys, with that, I'll leave it off by saying I think Shindo is actually really heading in the right direction. As you can see, this update literally took it from like 30k players to, I don't know, what's at like 80k players. So this game's not dying anytime soon. So see you guys in the next one.